it has 30, the other one has 20, and then the rest has 15.
Wow, a hen has 30 eggs.
Yes, hatching 30 eggs. And that simply here, everything is very simple, related to everyone, to that first farmer, then to the middle one, and also to the last, to the commercial farmer. So let us come. You see, it's all local setup. As you see, this is just a cage, locally made. You can keep your chicken here. These are the kind of birds I'm talking about. They are local breeds of chickens. Always when we talk about starting with these maybe local breeds of chickens, people they just give us reasons. Local chickens take longer to mature. They don't put on weight, but it's just an example here. You see my chickens. These are pure local chicken breeds. But you think them they are doing well. We get a cocoa like this, and then a hen this size. Of course, automatically you expect to get chicks that grows very fast, that put on weight, so it will be a very, very good beginning. So everything you're seeing here, it's all in local setup. I do breed my own local breeds of chickens. I do brood them in a unique way, local, but at least improved one. Then I do also use these very hens to multiply the number of chicks just by letting them to hatch. By use of synchronized hatching, as we're going to see there. Then afterwards, of course, your number will be increasing. Then you will reach a time that these chickens can't help you to multiply very fast. Then you go there to start hatching your eggs. And then right there, I have also another plan where we have kerosene lamp incubator that also in our very own local way. Then simply, as I'm telling you, this is small starting. Just by these 60 chickens, you can reach a number of 750 birds within just 1 year. But just imagine, you just starting with 5 hens and 1 cock, as you see the pairs here. Then you reach that number. Then immediately, just after reaching that number, you will be able to go maybe for exotic breeds of chickens, but just by that simple setup. Even up here, very amazing. Even up here, there are unique setting here. Locally set, just come this side where there is a setting. Locally, as you see, but it's very interesting.
Wow, the chicks.
Yes.
This is something so new. How many chicken here?
There are about 6 chickens.
And how many eggs each?
Each has, like this one here, it has 30. The other one has 20. And then the rest has 15.
Wow, a hen has 30 eggs.
Yes, hatching 30 eggs. And the kind of hatching you're seeing here, it's synchronized hatching. Synchronized hatching is that only way that for that person who is just starting, as I told you, with 5 hens and 1 cock. The way you're going to multiply your chicken is very fast. It is just by use of this so-called synchronized hatching. As you're seeing, all these birds started to lay at once. Then what you have to do, you have to give them eggs once. Then by that, you just expect to receive chicks also once. Then
all the 5 birds?
Yes, from the 5 birds.
All the 5 birds start at the same time and you expect eggs at the same time and chicks at the same time?
Yes. That's the way you would do multiplying your birds very fast, just by use or by starting by these 5 hens and 1 cock.
Oh my God! No,
and that's where, here. and that's the only way you get there. As I said, receiving 750 birds within just a period of 1 year, minimally.
20, 15, 15, 30. Oh my God.
Yes, you just expect you receiving over 70 chicks in one batch.
There is no electricity.
No electricity,
Hey.
as you see, just by use of these very hens, and you multiply. But it's very important, or what you have to do, you start with the chickens of the same size. If you decide to start with the chicks, start with the chicks. If you start to start with the chickens at point of lay, start with the chickens at point of lay, all of the same size. There you will expect these chickens to start to lay in the same period of time. Then what you have to do, of course, you will find that one was started a week back, then another one in 3 days time, like that. But what you have to do, you will keep on collecting these eggs correctly in a very good way. You keep them safely on room temperature. Then as you wait them to go brooded, when they go brooded, of course you expect the first hen that started to lay earlier to go brood first. What you do, you organize where it will be hatching from. You give it 1 egg or 2 eggs, what we call laying eggs. That chicken automatically will just know that it has started the journey as you wait these others. Then within 3 days time or a week's time, others are also going brooded. You do the same to the second one, the same to the third one, until we reach the number, these 5. When all are brooded now, what you do, you choose one night, you set, as you see them here, you remove the other eggs, the 2, what we calling the laying one. Then you bring your collected good eggs, you divide. You give them these eggs according to their ability. I always tell people that as you're doing these chickens, try to know each and every ability of your chickens.
You understand your birds.
Yes.
Like it's a part of your life.
Then that one you will just know that this one has ability to hatch. This one lays quite a number of eggs. This one is very good at keeping chicks. You know all those abilities. Then from that one, you will just know that this one, I'll be giving it 30. Like this one you're seeing here, it has 30 eggs. As I told you, others have 20, and then others has 15. Just for that reason, I gave eggs according to their abilities. Just by this setup, and then another thing with this setup, what you have to do, just to get that safe place for your chickens, where you're setting them on eggs. In that very place, provide everything. If you want to get high hatchability, you have to provide everything to your chickens. Once they are entered there, no more moving outside. What you have to do, you provide their water, you provide their feeds. It just moves from the eggs, it goes there, it feeds, it drinks water, then stay there just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it goes back to the eggs. There you just expect all eggs to hatch, cause no worry, no anything. Your chickens are safe. You see mine here, it's a smaller place, and this one targets that person in a limited space. As you see, there are quite a number, but in a very limited space. All are hatching right from here, and it has the upper side. You see here, the chicks we shall receive here, we shall just put them up here, maybe by 1 hen. As I told you, we know all the abilities. These all collected chicks, we can give them to 1 hen. It takes care to all that. And then the rest, we shall put them outside. Then they restart to prepare for another laying. Within 2 to 3 weeks, these birds we put outside, they will be laying again.
Wow.
laying again after 3 weeks.
Yes, that's the only way you will multiply your birds very fast.
Many want to be rich very fast.
Yes, when we say that starting with only these birds, you can reach that number, you may wonder, but that's the only way you can do it.
I think I like your way of doing it, and you're basically considering that person who has got nothing in the village, has got just 1 or 2 chicken, and he wants to start from somewhere.
Yes.
So I think, guys, you can see this setup of a structure. From this small space, he's able to hatch 120 chicks. From this small space, he's able to brood 120 chicks. Remember, he's hatching without electricity. Remember, he's brooding without charcoal and lighting. So even you who wants to start small, you can start with 2 or 3 chicken and do this thing. The only advice I have for you, Zay, chicks and cat-ups, is now that these chicken are hatching, it's a very good thing, but you can try now to give them eggs from the kienyeji improved chicken, because now you've identified a chicken that are laying very good. As much as you're trying to breed your chicken and bring in birds that have the big size like you just told us at the beginning, it's a good thing. But remember, the kienyeji improved birds have been bred in a way that their ability to grow is quite higher compared to our traditional birds.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one thing I would like you to put much attention to. But this is the best innovation over time I've ever seen.
Just from this smaller setting, as you're seeing, we have the downy part and then the upper part. Upper part here, you see, our chickens are on this net. The GIF droppings through the net. Then we collect the droppings from down here. Here we just have a plywood. We just receive the droppings on this plywood. You pull out. You take outside, you have your droppings, then you put back the plywood. So as you're seeing, it's a limited space, but we're having here chickens are hatching right from here. We can move them here, they brood their chicks right from here, just like that, in this limited space you're seeing here. Yeah, these are our chickens. As we are seeing that they are having lots of eggs, this is what we mean. You're seeing this one, it has over 30. You may be wondering how a hen can hatch quite a number of eggs, up to 30, but it's all the setup you're seeing here. As you're seeing, I'm using just this dry grass, the hay. It's a very, very good insulator. As we put here these eggs in this oval shape, we bring our chicken on top here. It provides warmth to the eggs, then that heat is retained there just by this hair. You're seeing here, it's a very, very good insulator. So just by this setup, this hen will be able to hatch all these eggs. Those ones.